Hey everybody, it's your hospitality friend Glenn here. I found Lisa Lombardo with ARK Holdings. Before we have a great conversation with her, I want to thank our friends over at Unifocus. Streamline your hotel operations with Unifocus. Check them out, unifocus.com. Hey, these guys happen to be focused on people power, not trying to plug them too much, but that is what you love, making sure people are happy in the workplace and can grow their careers.
Yes. Yeah, definitely people is what I am most passionate about, and at ARK, what we're most passionate about. And our mission is to raise the bar on what relationships, reputation, and returns mean in this industry. But we mean with our people first, because we know our owners, we know our investors, we know our guests will be the beneficiaries of the way we take care of our people.
All right, so how are you actually doing it, as opposed to a lot of people that I hear are doing it, but then you talk to the associates and they're like, not so much.
Helping them to understand they're a part of something bigger than themselves and beyond their properties. Just a very simple example. Every Tuesday at 2 o'clock, our GMs are invited to come into a video call, and all they do is tell us something good.
Oh, awesome.
And so you have somebody in Washington and somebody in North Dakota and somebody in Florida or Alabama. It could be personal, it could be about the team, it could be you hired a housekeeper, or you had a perfect sellout, or your kid got their driver's license. But just the ability to bring them together to see one another and just talk about what is good and finding ways to execute, implement that on a regular basis. And then, of course, there's professional development and check-ins and surveys and all of those things.
I definitely want to break down a couple of those things, but I like the call of good. Because there's so much time we focus on what we're not doing right. And by focusing on what we are doing right, I think it creates the positive energy you need within an organization to get people to excel at what they do, while also, I think, creating a culture of best practices and sharing, right?
Yeah. It's a way to put your culture into practice. And I'm big on, when it comes to culture, you have to define it, what's it going to mean to your organization, program it, and then find ways to measure it. And there are ways to measure it.
Now, you said something earlier about going beyond the property. And to me, I took that in two ways. One, understanding the overall organization. But secondly, understanding that when you work at the property level, there might be something beyond the property level. And I find in our business, and as well as employees are concerned, a lot of folks coming into the business don't even realize that there's anything above a general manager position.
Right. We get people who maybe hospitality and being a part of a hotel team is a stop while they're going through school. But then what are they going to school for? Is it accounting? Is it IT? Is it communications? Because all of those careers exist within hospitality. Within
one of my favorite things is, what I like to say is, whatever you love to do, hospitality has that job for you.
100%. 100%. So finding ways to expose our team members on the front lines to what else is available within hospitality. And we have an academy. I know so many companies do, but we have an academy that folks can apply for, and they spend several months going through learning the ins and outs of both the management company, but also the details of being a leader in operations at the hotel. So some become inspired to be a director of sales or to go on the general manager track. But then the number of people who've gone into revenue management or accounting from that exercise is pretty cool.
Yeah, it really is. And I've seen so many great success stories of people that start at the property level that are now here in this room with C-suite titles.
We're chock full of them.
I know.
Yeah.
Right? I love seeing it. And there used to be a day where all the CEOs were like bellmen to begin with, right? And while that's starting to change, a lot of them philosophically have always been part of the hospitality industry, which shows the great growth trajectory you can have. Before we go, tell us what's going on with your company in general.
Oh, goodness gracious. I think the theme in 2024 has been growth. Just adding to both the support team, which is what we call our management company, and the talent and the leadership that we've put on board this ARK that we're building, and growing our portfolio of third-party management, while also cultivating a very healthy deal on the healthy pipeline on the development side between acquisitions and new builds.
So if you're building this ARK for all of that, does that mean you're only allowed 2 select service hotels and 2 extended stay hotels?
No, all are welcome.
Okay, good.
All aboard.
All right. Thank you. Lisa, thank you so much for being with me. And hey, thank you all for being here with me as well. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to our newsletter, text the word hotel to 66866, and of course, visit my friends over here at Unifocus. See you guys later. Bye-bye.